It's party time, Mom. Welcome to the mothership, which is Studio 22. My name is Chad Prather, and I'm the host of the Chad Prather Show. Thank you for joining us here on Facebook, YouTube, and wherever podcasts are delivered. To my left is a young lady that we like to call Hot News Natalie. Is it because she's hot?
Nope.
Or because she knows the news? Maybe it's a mixture of both. Sitting in our esteemed peanut gallery is Party Foul Steve.
Good
Party
morning.
Foul Steve is getting caught up on the news of the day by looking at his phone via the fascist Google. What are you learning, Steve?
I'm actually on Facebook at this time, liking my own post.
That a boy. We love egos around here. Sitting next to him is the Texas legend Steve Helms. What's up, man?
I'm just sitting here enjoying my Chad Prather whiskey.
What are you drinking? What type of whiskey are we imbibing upon today? It's party time, Mom.
It is the Prather whiskey of choice.
The Jameson?
That's all I...
Black Barrel.
That's all that I saw that you had, so I stole it.
Please send your inquiries to Steve at watchchad.com, and we'll give you a P.O. address where you can ship us all form of mail bombs and anthrax, as well as good whiskeys from around the world.
No.
We're going to go to Ireland. Natalie, did you know this?
I did know.
We're going to... You know who's going to go? I'm going. Party Foul Steve's going.
Mm-hmm.
The Texas legend Steve Helms is going. We're going to Ireland.
Go with
in
us,
November.
Natalie.
I want to.
Why don't you like us?
I love you. I want to. I'm trying to justify it, and I'm just saying,
What's
hey, can I
love got to do?
Can I be the
got to
MC and
do with
introduce
that?
y'all?
I just
let's
need, all you have to
justify
do
it.
is go to TexasRedDirtPubCrawl.com. Sign up today.
Under my name.
Give
Under
them a credit
Steve,
card number.
Steve, or Chad. Divide your
Under
family.
my name. No, Party Foul Steve. You sign up under Party Foul Steve. That's great, too, because that benefits me. All right, because
Yeah, because we share everything.
Well, it's an MLM. You know, I saw.
I swear I wasn't going to laugh on this. I'm not going to laugh. I'm deadpan. Whole show.
Well, I'm funny. I saw the lineup of you guys, Steve Helms,
Mark McKinney, Bree
Pals,
Bagwell,
but there's 3 girls on there. They are
Randy
beautiful.
Brown, Sarah Hobbs.
Why
They
doesn't the Chad Prather Show just sponsor you to go?
Do you think this is a for-profit business, Helms? We don't make money here.
I was just...
You know why? Because people don't watch us.
Yes,
People don't
they
listen.
do. Yes, they
Well, they
do.
watch it on Facebook, but
I
we
feel
can't
like I
get
can be on
paid with that. We
security.
got to...
Robin
Like-
Shane, that's the other female.
Robin Shane,
They are
Sarah Hobbs,
beautiful.
and
Those
Bree
3 girls
Bagwell.
are
And they're
beautiful.
beautiful. They have beautiful hearts,
I haven't
too.
met them yet, but I just know them physically.
They're our
their
sisters,
pictures.
and we love them.
Their sister. Oh, they're
Robin was the
They're
one
our
that
sisters.
American Airlines stewardess, hostess, what do you call them?
Flight
these days?
attendant.
Flight attendants.
Sweet guy.
Air waitress.
And air waitresses.
No, that's not right.
But she
that
sang,
can't
what
be
song
right.
did she sing?
Skyhookers, Steve.
That's-
Skyhookers.
that's-
Sky Hookers.
Can we write that song?
Skyhookers?
Skyhookers.
I think we can. If anybody can write that, it's us. We
It's
fly
us.
quite
Let's
a
do.
bit.
So we're gonna write that song, Skyhookers, about flight attendants.
Skyhookers and long labia.
Wow.
Wow.
Long.
Wow.
Labia.
Wow. Party
you
time,
marking
Mom. Stay horned. Wow. Hey,
Can you
that's a biological. That's an anatomical reference. You don't have to do that.
Yeah.
Can
Natalie,
you, it's labia
Majora
minora.
minora.
the president of
That's
Human Resources
Hanukkah.
would like to talk to you.
The president of who?
Human Resources would like to talk to you.
Thank God we don't have human resources here. It's fantastic. We just come at you in the court of public opinion.
Yeah.
Has anybody insulted you on social media lately? See, you live a charmed life.
Okay, no,
I
I just
wake up
haven't
to
been
it
reading.
daily.
You told me not to read them, so I don't read them
I was
as
kidding.
much.
You should read them.
Well,
Because the majority of them are probably from Chad. That's
They
why I want you to
probably
read
are.
them.
insulting
I
me.
have all of my fake accounts. I did post this past week that if you're following a page on Facebook called the Chad Prather Fans or Chad Prather Fan Club or anything, get off of it. Unsubscribe from it. I have nothing to do with that. And here's the deal. There's tons of hate speech that's on it, and people say really, really wrong things. I really don't care that much about that, because if you're paying attention to that, then you're part of the problem too. And like if somebody says stupid things, just don't listen to it. So if you're going to keep coming back to a page that has hate speech, that's on you. I have nothing to do with it, never been affiliated with it, never been a part of it. But I ask people to leave it because it is loaded with bots. You're getting auto responses from bots and things like that, and I don't like that. I just don't trust any of that stuff. So if you're following anything, if I have 4 pages, okay? There's Chad Prather personal page, which has a blue check mark by my name. There is the Chad Prather business page, which with my name and a blue check mark, and then there's Political Cowboy, and there's Watch Chad Prather, where my videos get posted. So I'm just a public service announcement. As always, you can go to watchchad.com, find me on tour, and all of these things. Send your hate mail, though, steve@watchchad.com. Not Steve Helms.
Yeah, don't
I
send
got
it
too
to
many
me.
Steves. It's like I got 2 testicles
It's
over here,
Party
both named
Foul.
Steve.
Party Foul and Steve.
Well, Texas Legend.
I like that better, yeah.
Texas
Legend.
Yeah,
That
he
makes me-
does need a
that makes-
nickname.
It makes me
Texas
sound really
Legend.
old,
Okay.
though.
I've been calling him Texas Legend forever. You are old.
I really am.
I mean, don't you feel it when you get up? Like my back's been trying to go out on me for a month.
I'm so old that you should probably feel it when I get up. You know what I'm
I
saying?
don't even know what we're talking
what I'm
about
saying?
right now. You ever find yourself scratching your inner ear with your keys, like the truck keys, just like that? That's
I've
old
actually
man move.
stuck my key through my ear and touched it on the other side of my head.
Dang! You want to know who's young? The Puppet Master. That's why we give him the heavy lifting over
Yes.
here. The Puppet Master Mark, who drives this starship, which is Studio 22. He's over here sitting next to Candace, the queen of the Ethiopians. Look at him, so cute. Look at him, just precious. Oh,
Mark
good
grows a
look.
great beard, though.
He grows a
for a young
fantastic
age.
beard. See, like mine has a little makeup in it, so to even out my splotchy. But see, he grows his because he just likes a good beard. I grow mine because I have a huge double chin. When I look in the mirror, it looks like my face is giving birth to a whole new face, and I don't like that. So
Why do you grow yours, Natalie?
We've seen you without your beard.
I look like a thumb in a cowboy hat.
A left hand or a right hand?
Candace, do you think he
There's a
looks like a
difference.
weirdo?
Yeah.
Speaking from a 20-something.
Why are you going to ask her? Because
Well, she's 20.
she's too freaking. She's 23. That's too freak. She's too freaking honest.
Well, that's what we like.
So with or without the beard, or what?
That's what she's asking.
I'm
you.
asking
Don't
you
look at
if
me.
you think he looks like a thumb in a cowboy hat with his beard.
I want to take the fifth on this. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
She's
No, she
fired.
can be honest.
She is
knows.
fired.
No, she knows.
Does Candace like bearded men?
Got to have a little facial
Oh.
hair.
That's a
What is
good
happening
question.
right now?
Huh? What is happening?
Well,
You're being
you
put
went-
on the spot.
You
Are you
went
blushing?
without. You went. We went over this last time. You went without the beard when you did the movie role,
Right?
but you just didn't look like the same person.
I don't look like
Does
the
look
same
different.
person. I don't.
That is the brand. The cowboy hat and the beard.
I
are
have
It's
a-
sexy.
I have a weird baby face that's kind of a
thumb-
chubby
a thumb
cheeks.
with a
And,
You have a
Cowboy
baby
hat.
face.
It's more like a penis with a Lay's potato chip on top of it.
is that Lay's doesn't have the ripples? My face is, and so I'm not complaining. I'm 46 years old and I still sort of have that baby face. If I didn't party time, Mom, I'd probably look a whole lot younger than I did. I found a picture on Facebook yesterday of me and Steve from, what was that, 5 years ago?
Yeah,
And I
I
sent
was
it
like,
to you.
wow.
We look like
At-
children.
at
You
least 5
especially
years
look like
ago.
a child. My
go look
Lord,
at
how
You know
this.
what we should do? We should do a show with like a Botox party,
No,
and then
we
you
don't
all
want
be
to die.
frozen up.
Nope.
I'm out.
That's like my friend Brian Hayner's got a song. His song's called "Never Use Willem Dafoe as Your Safe Word" because it sounds like when you got a ball gag in your mouth.
Hey, can you see his picture? Can you see the picture?
Steve wasn't even caring about our joke. Like Steve's in Steve land.
Can you focus?
Put your hand behind you. Maybe it'll.
Twist it a little bit, Steve. Like aim it right at the deal.
you're so
Steve, you know
pretty.
this is a for audio podcast, right?
Oh, they can't
Yeah.
see.
While
Well,
you're doing
okay.
show and tell
it's
over
me
there.
and Chad in a picture.
Way to step on my joke, man. That's fantastic, bro. I appreciate you.
Oh, were you telling a joke? I
You're
thought
a-
there was no jokes on this episode. This was going to be
Serious.
deadpan.
I didn't know. I said I wasn't
serious.
going to laugh.
Oh, you no laughing. Okay, well, I'm not laughing.
Y'all can laugh all you want.
Well, with Botox, we can't tell if we're laughing or not. I'm so angry right now.
Oh, fish at you. Never use Willem Dafoe as your safe word. Now finish the joke. Yeah, you weren't listening.
Because
wasn't
it's-
Yeah, he's too big.
because it
Jump
sounds-
right into it.
I was
Forget
looking at
that we're
myself.
hosting a show here. Party Foul had to jump right in here. Look at this picture of me.
Okay, hey, the joke was because it sounds like when you got a ball gag in your mouth.
Oh, it's funny. I've never had a ball gag in my mouth.
Where have you had them?
Lies,
Wait,
lies,
wait.
lies. Lies.
Where exactly have you
False.
had them?
Lies.
Those
I
are
like
anal
that
beads.
shirt you're wearing, Steve. Are those still available?
These
on,
are available
at the
They're
shows.
very short time at the show.
They're
and
almost sold out.
once these are gone, I think for now these are gone. We have a whole new line of merch coming out.
Whole new line of merch coming out
Insane.
in the next week.
It's gonna be
At
great.
watchchad.com. Really cool stuff. We've got a Silent Herbert with Studio 22 on there. We've got some Chad Prather Show. We got a Party Foul Nation shirt that's going to be on there. We're going to be launching Party Foul Nation. The whole website for that's coming up. We're building the marketplace for that right now. You're going to be able to get everything from it. And look, it ain't going to be branded Chad Prather. I got nothing to do with it other than I'm going to make money off of it. But we're going to have, it's going to be a whole lifestyle. Party Foul Nation is coming. It's going to be a whole lifestyle. It's going to be everything you enjoy doing as Americans. I don't care if it's a wet T-shirt to an off-road truck to barbecuing and just chicks and guns and fire trucks. I'm just saying it's going to be a whole lifestyle. Party Foul Nation, Ma.
You know, I really think we should do some boxers and on the butt of them, just stay horned.
Stay horned.
Done.
I think that's great.
Let's do it.
And on the front right there, CP.
I'm not affiliated with Party Foul
Cute
Nation.
penis.
CP.
CP.
But no, so I want to.
Oh, well,
Do you know what's funny is you can
PF.
get Party Time Mom bathing suits. There's a one-piece bathing suit if you go to blaze.com, blazetv.com, and go to their store, actually. See, I haven't promoted that because I don't want my face on anybody's bathing suit, but it's there. I didn't come up with it. The graphics people,
Man, I would have wore your face in Mexico if I'd have known you
Oh, I
had
know
bathing
you
suits,
would.
oh,
dude.
that is sweet.
I know you would have. This is just an episode I want to get caught up on some things because some things that matter. So we've been working real hard on building this concept called Party Foul Nation. And it's going to be branded for people who like to have fun. We got some great T-shirt ideas, great hat ideas, merchandise and koozies, and we got barbecue rub that's coming out. We could talk about the rub flavors if we want to talk about them. But I mean, let's wait till it's available because it's
Let's wait till
almost ready to go.
because I don't want to promote too far ahead.
You'll be look at marketing genius over here.
That's it.
You'll be able to go to partyfoultx.com.
You'll also be able to go to partyfoulnation.com.
Yeah, but we're waiting on that to cross over because you had
can
Party
still-
Foul Nation. We're crossing it
Yeah,
over.
I can still link it where to go straight to Party
Yeah.
Foul Texas.
Yeah.
Or Party Foul TX.
partyfoultx.com. But you'll be able to find it. Website should be up here in the next few days. And then we'll have the marketplace going. But anyway, it's going to be a whole lifestyle deal. You're going to enjoy Party Foul Nation. Has got nothing to do with politics, nothing to do with, it's just being an American that likes to have fun, and you're going to love it. So we got that coming up. I have a new comedy tour that's about to come out with a few guys who I will not name right now. And we're going to do a very heavy run of shows through September to the end of the year. And then move into 2020. It's going to be exciting. I can't wait to announce it, but we're not announcing it just yet because we're still working out a few little minor details. But it's going to be me and a few other folks. Steve Helms has an album out that everybody needs to get. We've talked about this, but it's...
Some of you've never heard of me, and there's a ton of you that have.
Everybody has it at this
There's
point.
4 albums out there, man.
No, I'm talking about the newest one.
Oh, yeah.
What's the name of that album?
Can I buy you a
Can I
country
buy
song?
you a
Hey,
country
give
song?
us a little taste.
I'm sorry, what? We're talking about my album right now, Natalie. Jesus.
Sing.
I heard Friday Night Fever on the radio this morning.
Thanks, man.
So
Yeah.
Sing a little.
Steve is the Texas legend, so he has multiple albums out.
Well, sure.
You're really going to put the man on the spot and ask him to sing?
Listen. If you,
That's
if,
like
if
saying,
you're-
hey, hot news, Natalie, be hot.
I mean, it just is.
sing. Just do it.
What do you want me to sing, Nat?
Oh my gosh, you have 4 albums. Pick something.
your current single?
I feel like we're married right now. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, dude.
I could stay home and get this kind of abuse.
I just, I
Come to the
love-
studio
well,
and get
anytime
abused by a woman, dude.
Anytime somebody has a really great voice, I think we should share it.
Well, let's not get carried
He didn't
away.
bring his guitar, and those guitars were not the
He
greatest.
Start
is
getting
not
crazy now.
he's not an a cappella soprano here, okay? We're not talking about 3 tenors.
He's a great singer
He is a
and a
Thanks,
great
Natty.
entertainer.
Thanks, Natalie. If
Great
you'd ever come to one of my shows, you could
I
actually
hear they're
tell if I
amazing.
am.
yeah. Steve Helms, baby.
It's funny, Natalie's talking about how great of a singer I am. She's never been to one of my
I
shows.
have heard you. I've played your music. Thank you very much. I haven't seen you live. You're right. So you may suck. I'm not sure, but I know that in your albums with tune, auto tune, you're great.
I'm just messing with you,
With
Natalie.
auto tune, you're great.
I'm like,
I'm just gonna
I'm like
sit over here.
T-Pain. I'm auto-tuned.
He just got back from Mexico.
Yeah, he's
I know.
always. Anytime you see Steve, he's just gotten back from
Yes,
Mexico.
I want to go. I'm going next year because he said that was his 9th.
Yeah, this
Time.
was the 9th year for guitars and swim up bars.
10th
Is that what it was?
podcast.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, next year they're going to do a real big blowout, I think.
We should do our podcast at his 10th one.
10th anniversary.
A blowout means something completely different on a pig farm. I'm just going to tell you. Okay. So,
Somebody pooped.
the guitars and swim up bars. Good times. Good times. Candace, can you
Yes.
sing?
No.
Don't lie now.
No, I'm just gonna squash
People that can sing
right
usually
there.
deny it. Mark,
No.
you a singer? No? Come on. Everybody can carry a tune. A
No.
little bit. Steve,
Nope. Not a singer. No talent whatsoever.
you're a singer.
I can
I've
sing.
heard you do it.
Natalie sings. She sings
She'll do
I
incredible.
can
show
do a little
tunes.
solfege.
Yeah. I've heard you do Olivia Newton-John.
Oh, that's right. That was good.
I know. It was
That's
fun.
a good go-to on karaoke night with Hernandez.
Jason Hernandez, Metro Jason.
Metro Jason and I
Metro
had a good
Jason surprisingly nails it. He said, I played Danny Zuko in a play.
Nice. Stranded at the drive-in.
Branded a fool. What will they say? Monday at school. Ay, ay, ay.
Yeah.
Sandy, baby. I don't know.
He's got it, man.
Yes, Chadtastic. You sing.
Prather does show tunes.
Rest my
I know.
case.
What's that?
I rest my case.
What's your favorite musical of all time?
So I've been in 3 musicals.
It wasn't the question.
Yeah, enough about you, Natalie. What's your favorite show tune?
So, well, okay, I really do love West Side Story, which, Natalie Wood starred in. So I tried out for West Side Story, and I was
As
in
Natalie
it.
Woods.
Nope, they did. I was not good enough to be Natalie Wood.
Which
character.
your name is Natalie Woods.
It is. It is. Maria. I was
Don't
not.
go drowning.
No, lifeguard. I used to be a lifeguard.
Isn't that a Billy Joel tune?
Don't go
drowning.
Don't go drowning.
Try to please me.
And you said you were going to sing it for me.
And be
Natalie
Natalie.
Wood gave
Yes.
her heart to James
Yes.
Dean. Teenage
Natalie
rebel.
Woods gave her heart to James Dean. That's a good tune.
Teenage
Is it
rebel
great?
high school queen.
Teenage.
Yeah. Want to be loved like
I
that.
want to be loved.
Who doesn't want to be
like
loved like that,
Who doesn't?
Who
doesn't?
Yeah, who doesn't want to be
Who
loved
doesn't
like that?
want to get pregnant in the backseat of a cabriolet when they're 17 and a half?
Well, it's James Dean.
Good.
I mean, who doesn't want to die when they're 28? You know? How old was James Dean when he died? It's got to be something like that, right?
Yeah, he was
28,
like
young.
very young.
Gay years old.
Gay years old.
Wait, what?
James Dean wasn't gay. You're thinking of Rock Hudson.
Pretty much sure I don't think he was
hey,
making babies.
you know what they say? Marion Morrison, the Duke, John Wayne. They say he was a player too.
No.
Yeah. Oh, you can do some research out there. Now, I don't know
The
if I
Duke?
believe it. I don't know if I believe it, but if anytime I talk about being masculine like John Wayne or, the Duke wouldn't handle all that. Now, like all these old actors, all these old Hollywood people, they talk about them being gay or being on the down low or behind, kind of pulling that thing because it was so taboo. You know who they don't say that about? You know who they don't say that about? Do you, punk? They don't say it about Clint Eastwood. They don't say nothing about Clint Eastwood because he'll still kill you. He'll still kill you with a look. I told Jacob Schick, I was like, Jacob, come on, man. Get me in an Eastwood movie. Just a little piece. I just want to be on set. Just I can just walk through in the background just so I could say I was on a Clint Eastwood movie. Because he's been in 2 of them now.
I know. 3.
3.
Stay
2.
off of my lawn.
The Mule.
The Mule,
Was he not in he was an American Sniper,
American Sniper.
and then Lady Gaga.
That wasn't a
wasn't
Clint Eastwood movie.
Oh, sorry, I thought he had something to do with that.
That was the Bradley Cooper movie.
Well,
they're all
so
together.
Bradley
The story
Cooper
of
is
that,
involved.
Clint
Sorry
was going to
about that.
do that movie, and Bradley came to him and wanted to do it, so Clint let Bradley do the movie.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, is that the story?
I swear, yeah.
I think he did. I think he did better than Clint
was
would have
actually
done
going
it.
to do a remake of that, and Bradley wanted to do it, so Clint let him do that.
Well, do you?
Well, do you, punk?
Punk. Clint Eastwood's awesome.
Yeah.
He's a national treasure.
I just listened to a podcast again. To go back to Natalie Wood, I listened to The Murder of Natalie Wood. It's a podcast because everybody always asks me what I think happened.
Bob Wagner. Heart to heart.
In the podcast,
Down there on a boat.
I did not realize that there was it was kind of known that Robert Wagner was gay, and that she had caught him in bed. What are you leaving?
Drink on this.
There's no Heart
This
to
is in the
Heart was gay.
podcast.
Heart to Heart was not gay.
Well,
Pierce
listen,
Brosnan was gay
I had.
before he died.
I'm not saying it. According to the podcast, the murder of Natalie Wood, that she had walked in on him and another.
Doing what?
Which spurred their first divorce.
Does that make you gay?
It doesn't really. It's just how long you hold it.
Yeah.
Or how many times repetitively. Yeah. I think that's it. I just love saying things like Pierce Brosnan is dead.
Yeah, he's still alive, dude.
I know, but just so people will start commenting on these things and go, "No, Pierce Brosnan, he's the best Bond ever." And then it starts a fight. People are like, "Screw you! You don't think Pierce Brosnan's the best Bond ever?" Party time out.
Do y'all know who was on the boat that night that she died? Do you know who else was on the boat with them besides the captain? Who says Jesus is? Yeah, he's with us. He's omnipresent. Christopher Walken.
Oh, he's like a beaver.
Isn't he a cowbell?
He's got a
More cowbell.
More cowbell.
I get up in the morning, put my pants on, I make gold records.
Yeah, the only difference is I make gold records.
He was on the boat with him that night.
Oh, you don't say.
I wish I could do a good.
Was he on top or bottom?
I'm gonna stab you in the face with a soldering iron. You're talking to my friend all wrong. It's wrong tone.
Robert Wagner. They were all friends.
Does your mother sew? Get her to sew that.
You got this churn of butter, and 2 mice fall in the churn of butter.
He was on deck with Robert Wagner.
I was like, "Hey, Bobby, you hear some splashing in the water? I don't know.
This podcast is great.
Somebody's in the water. Oh, some wood's floating by."
You know what?
Driftwood.
The joke I heard the most when I was a little girl, and I was growing up. What kind of wood doesn't float?
Natalie Woods.
It was Natalie Wood. That was tough to take, and that's why I became a lifeguard.
She floated.
Eventually, but I didn't want to be like that.
Let's talk about other famous drownings. Have you watched the movie Chappaquiddick? About Ted Kennedy and when he drove off the bridge and Mary Jo Kopechne drowned. He went back rather than told his buddies that it had happened. They couldn't. There was no saving her, and then he went back and went to sleep rather than call authorities. He called his dad, called Joe Kennedy on the phone, and of course Joe Kennedy was out of it. Not really impressed with Teddy at that point because he wasn't Bobby and he wasn't Jack. So anyway, they waited till the next day for that. Somebody actually had to come along and find that for it to become a thing. So anyway, of course, they buried it under the whole deal. I mean, it was an accident, but he was drinking and driving and drove off the bridge, and boom, there it goes. You need to watch it. It's a good movie.
I will.
It's a good movie. I think he was pretty fair to Teddy. Of course, then he went and lived another 60 years as a senator.
Was he gay?
Was he? Steve? Steve seems to be the expert on these things.
I do not know.
I don't think Teddy Kennedy was gay. I just don't think he was gay. And there's nothing wrong with it if he was.
There's nothing wrong with it.
No, I was
if you want to go to Martha's Vineyard.
Y'all were talking about James Dean, and there is evidence that he was. There was interviews done with him.
Yeah. I mean, who isn't these days?
Yeah.
Who isn't really?
I feel like if you and I were alone, Steve, you would want me.
Just
okay, let's say you were Tom Hanks. Let's say you guys are Tom Hanks and Wilson on the Castaway movie.
Oh, I'd be nailing that volleyball right off the bat, dude.
Oh.
But no, it's both of y'all.
Oh.
And y'all were the two.
Oh, we're going to snuggle for sure.
Who's going to be
nights.
Like if it was 2 dudes on the same island for 4 years like that, and y'all are spearing fish, I got a feeling you're going to be spearing something else.
If Party Foul slimmed down like he did on that island, he'd look pretty good, though, I think.
Steve would be all head. He would look like a spoon. He'd be so skinny because he doesn't have an ass. He's all back and crack, right? His back just turns into a crack. He's narrow.
Not me.
Wait, did you have back when you were fat? Did you have a butt?
Nope.
You still were. I bet that was funny looking.
You were fat.
You look like you see some
325. You ain't seen him?
Have you ever seen
325?
325. Had all the skin removed, everything.
He is a liar.
Have you ever seen his driver's license? You ever seen his driver's license?
No,
He
actually, he doesn't have it today.
I don't have it today. I left my wallet home.
Looks like a mugshot of Dave Grohl. It does. It's
I've
horrible.
been accused of being Dave Grohl so many times.
I mean, I'm embarrassed when we
guys
check
in a
into
hotel.
hotels because people will look at us.
Let me hold that.
No, you want it?
Yeah, I'll try to.
People will look at us, and it's like he looks horrible. Just looks like a.
Fits me.
You know what it means when a woman puts on another man's cowboy
You
hat?
have a small head.
I do not have a small head. I have a large head,
I have a
which
big
tells
head?
me something about you.
No, your head's.
That means you have alimony coming.
Hey,
Payment
this is
is
not
due.
an alimony state. We're in Texas. God
Payment
bless
is
Texas. That's funny.
You look like the chick from, golly, I just see John Travolta walking in wanting to dance with
Sissy?
you.
Look pretty
Sissy,
good.
yeah.
Looks
No,
pretty good,
not
Odie
Sissy,
kid.
the one that he cheated with.
Oh,
Sissy sister?
No,
No.
the old
Yeah.
tycoon daughter that he
She
met at
was
the bar.
on. No, she was. Oh gosh, I can see her
is she
face.
hot?
Yeah, Electric Cowboy. Get
No,
get
not
that
Electric
IMDb.
Cowboy.
Urban Cowboy.
Urban Cowboy.
Get the
They were
IMDb.
Gillies.
She was. She grew up to
It's
be.
the good-looking hot chick that he met at Gillies. That
Yeah, she was the Houston oil tycoons,
Yes.
whatever.
Nat looks just like her.
But she grew up. She went on later to have a bigger role in. Give me the name.
Deborah Winger or
Nope.
Madeline Smith?
Nope.
Okay.
Nope.
Hot brunette.
Should be
And
labeled
it's not
whore
Deborah Winger.
because she cheated.
Deborah Winger was never hot.
What do you got?
She was
People
the one,
right now that's lighting this thing up. They're
They-
lighting
they
us up.
know.
She was the one that
Comments.
John Travolta hooked up with and then went back to Deborah Winger and everybody's going,
know
what are you
it.
doing?
Yeah. You had it made, bro.
She's
and
a-
threw the sissy bump the license plate back in the in the window.
Dumbass.
Did you see it?
The only one that's coming up is Madeline.
That may be her.
Maybe
Yeah.
her,
That may
but
be
what,
her.
I'm trying to think of what she was in.
What's her last name?
I don't know.
Smith?
Y'all talk about something interesting. The anyway, so now and it's look just like that. Numbers are falling off. There you go, because we're
No.
doing Urban Cowboy. You know who's kicking it still is
Betty White.
she was not in Urban
Betty
But
Cowboy.
she's still
White.
kicking it.
Guess who's sleeping?
Come on, we've all
Barry
got
Corbin. Barry Corbin's still
Oh,
kicking it. He's
yeah.
living here in Fort Worth.
we've all
I've
got
done-
cell phones. Why do we not? Why
Yeah,
can't we look
it
up
is.
this chick's name?
Madeline Smith. My Lord have mercy.
Bud
that
and
her?
Sissy.
Is that her?
Yeah. She was
Oh,
in
I bet
Funny
that's her,
Farm.
'cause look.
She was Chevy Chase's
her.
wife in Funny Farm.
Yes, she was.
Yeah. So anyway,
Chevy
that's
Chase's
all.
wife.
Do you
That's
see the
all I know.
resemblance though? She looks like her.
No.
All that. Nope. Okay.
I can't
my
believe.
God.
All
I
that
can't
for nothing.
believe we were in all
You know who I
this.
used to get a long time ago was Terry Clark.
I see that too.
She's gay.
Who's gay?
She's gay?
Yes.
All right.
I can see the resemblance. And I'm talking about Wrangler jeans resemblance, probably. Didn't she wear jeans?
Um,
Yeah.
You got any jeans?
I have
Maybe.
jeans.
No.
Anyway, that
Who
was
signed
that was
this?
boy, that was 5 minutes of absolute nothing on the
Hey,
radio
that's great
right
Who
there.
quality
signed
time,
this?
buddy.
Huh?
Who signed this?
Emma L. Roberts.
Oh yeah.
She's in the
Uh-huh.
she snatched it off my head and signed it without my permission. But she's a sweet girl.
Julia's niece?
No.
Not her. Oh,
No.
sorry.
Emma
Is-
L is
The L is in. Okay.
Emme. She's
L.
she's a co-star in the movie Unplanned.
Nice. Okay.
She came out to our show in Anaheim. Her and Jared, her other co-star, he's now her beau, and we were out there. She grabbed my hat. She said, "I'm gonna sign it." I was like, "Please don't sign my hat." She signed the inside of it to be as a joke. It's still there.
It is still there.
I need a new hat, not because of that. This was about trying. It's messed up anyway. So what were we talking about? Golly, I
were talking
hate
about
y'all for
famous
getting
people.
off of that thing.
Well, we were talking about musicals and famous people.
What is your
and-
favorite musical? So you were in The Sharks and the Jets, West Side Story.
I did West Side Story, Guys and Dolls. I really like Guys and Dolls.
I want everybody watching right now. I want you to comment. I want you to come in here. I want you to comment. What's your favorite musical of all time? So just y'all start typing that in.
What's your
Guys
favorite
and Dolls.
musical that Natalie was in?
No, I Guys and I did Showboat as well.
But
You're
Guys
doing
and
that
Dolls
now,
is your
Natalie.
I
favorite.
think Guys and Dolls is my favorite.
You're showboating now, Natalie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Steve, do you have a favorite musical?
Like a movie or just like a Broadway
musical's
play
a musical,
I'd
baby.
say School of Rock.
School
I
of
love
Rock?
that. I watched it on Broadway, so.
Well, that would be that. The movie wasn't a musical.
Oh, the movie. No,
But it doesn't matter.
I think Grease is probably an excellent
Yeah.
musical.
It was great.
I remember growing up.
Legend?
I don't want to say.
Yeah, you do. You're gonna say.
Rent.
Well, does like the old Disney movies count as musicals?
Yes.
Sure.
Chitty Chitty Bang Bang.
Oh, chitty chitty bang bang.
Chitty bang bang. Chitty chitty bang bang.
I mean,
You
it's
need to
Dick
watch
Van
more
Dyke, man.
musicals.
I love that guy.
I like Rent.
You liked Rent? Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yours is due, by the way.
Always is. Everybody's got their hands out at it sometime or another. Mark,
I don't know. I don't know if I've seen enough.
you knew for
musicals
20
to,
minutes we were coming to you.
I was seriously trying to think the whole time. I'm like,
Well,
trying to think of musicals I've actually
There's
seen.
Lion King.
what about stuff
on
like
Broadway.
Rocket Man and
Don't give him his answers.
Oh, you know
and the
what?
other one that just came out with
Book of
Queen.
Mormon. It's
Yeah,
funny.
Bohemian Rhapsody. That
That's
was
funny.
excellent.
Pretty crazy.
Is that a musical?
And then
Bohemian Rhapsody wasn't, but Rocket Man was a musical.
Rocket Man
Okay.
was a musical. Bohemian Rhapsody was not a musical. It was a biopic that had their music in it.
Rocket Man was gay.
Yeah. Super gay. Super duper gay. But it wasn't as gay as I thought it was going to be.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it. I thought it was genius the way they put that movie together, telling his life story using him and Bernie's songs. I thought it was
I have
great.
not seen it yet.
Yeah.
Can I
Like
tell-
people kept saying, "Oh my God, there's so much graphic," and I was like, "No, it's really not.
Yeah, it's really not.
Well,
It's really
that's
not."
because
But I thought, did you
Chad-
you saw it, Steve?
Yes,
It's good.
It was. It was great.
I thought they did a great job because those songs, Elton John's songs, who I love. I mean, the guy can sing a cereal box, and he's actually done it in concerts where people said, "Give me something to sing," and he's the ingredients of a Tide box. He's sang at the piano. I mean, he can just read words and make a song out of it. He's got that gift. But his songs, like if you just listen to them, you're like, "What in the world are these talking about?" But if you apply them to those scenarios in his life in that state, you're like, oh, that's interesting. That makes a lot of sense.
Last year, I got invited to go to California to play for a Vaqueros kind of thing.
Yeah.
And one of
Have
the
you
guys,
heard the news?
Hey, one of the guys just bought Bernie Taupin's old house out there,
Yeah.
and the piano's still there that they wrote most of those songs on.
Wow.
And I got to sit on the piano stool and play.
You corrupted it.
I did, but I got to play piano on that piano, and right here on the wall, I know y'all can't see me because it's a audio, but is the lyrics to Yellow Brick Road.
When
Signed.
are you gonna come down?
Oh, it was very cool for
When
me.
are you gonna land?
Yes.
Should have stayed on the phone. Should have listened to my old man.
It's awesome. Listen to Chad go.
I know.
Singer.
There's a reason he's desensitized to that movie's content.
He's got it.
Mongrels who ain't got a hand looking for niggas like you. Anyway.
Yeah. Look
Now
at
everybody hates
Natalie's eyes just glisten when he sings to her.
It's falsetto. It's nice.
Can't do it. Tighter pants. Did you come up with a movie or a show? Favorite? Mark?
Did I come up with one?
Yeah.
No, I didn't. I
Give it back to her.
yeah.
Give the microphone back to Candice. I mean, nobody could do worse than Chitty Chitty Bang Bang.
Come on.
That's pretty bad, dude.
You asked me, I told
Dick
you.
Van Dyke.
That came from the heart, man. I told you I didn't want to say.
Richard Truck Lesbian. Dick Van Dyke. Pecker Truck Lesbian. Dick Van Dyke.
I like it.
That's funny.
What, Candace?
What?
Sing some from it.
No.
Which is your favorite?
No.
What's-
My favorite would probably have to be Between Les Mis, which I think is like a classic.
Yeah?
Phantom of the Opera is pretty good. But then like a movie version, Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, it's pretty classic. Pure Imagination.
Pure imagination.
Come with me,
Come with me.
and you'll see. Sing it, Nat.
No, you're not going to?
No, I'm just listening.
Music Man is my favorite. Not
Music Man.
Music Man is my favorite. 76 trombones led the big parade. I love it.
102,
Cornets close
right
behind.
close behind.
Right behind.
Right close behind.
I used to know every word, every song in that little deal. I'm still pretty close to it. I can still nail it out.
Chad's nailing it right now.
Nailing it.
Oh, fun fact, he's gay too.
Gay. That's because we're gay.
Yes.
Happy.
Nothing wrong with being happy. Absolutely nothing
Happy,
wrong
happy.
with being happy.
Happy, happy, happy.
But I think that we should do, Jennings had this idea. He said we should have a podcast that it's a musical. Like all of a sudden, like we're talking about something and we're like, who said I'm gay? He said I'm gay. Why am I gay? What did I do to give off that way? I'm gay, gay, gay. Yes, I'm conflicted because I sucked a dick. And now I don't know if I am gay, gay, gay.
33 through 36.
It's going to be a social media clip, so thank you.
Oh, gay, gay, gay. Everybody's happy on this day. All the way.
If I were a gay man.
If I was a gay man, I love mariachi. A mariachi loves me back. Take me to the border. You went to the border. Cause I'm a hoarder. And I love the border. Take me to the edge, right to the edge. I mean to be on the edge. I'm so happy. Mariachi. I love the chachi from Happy Daisy.
Oh, check, please.
And I like to go to the hotel and make Charles in charge.
If any of your fans have ever just want to sit around and shoot it with you, you're in it. Like, this is it.
Right here, baby.
This
I mean,
is it. Living
people are always like, we would love to just come hang out with you, Chad, and just, like, this is it. Like, this is it. This is off the cuff, unscripted, hanging out, sitting around. If you're sitting around the fire pit with us, this is the stuff that comes out.
I usually get stuff like that. They say, hey, man, we need to hang out. And I'm like, yeah, we'll come over to the house. That kind of stuff. And then their next thing they say is is Chad coming? I'm like, all right, you're off my list to come to my house.
I have an interesting
I'm not that exciting.
fact to go with my musical background. So I went to Panola College, school in East Texas. Love that place.
Hoop, hoop. Or
Go Ponies.
duh.
Ponies.
Go Pones.
Ponies.
Phillies.
And Phillies.
Popo.
So when I was there and I was doing the musicals, I actually was in these musicals, and one of my vocal coaches was a guy named Bernie Teedy.
Bernie Teedy?
Do you remember who that is?
Mm-hmm.
You do?
Mm-hmm.
Who is it?
Don't put me on the spot like
Okay.
that. You tell the story. It's
Listen,
your story.
you're right.
I know
You're right.
Bernie Teedy.
Bernie, they made a movie called Bernie. It had Matthew
Weekend
McConaughey.
at Bernie's. I saw it.
No.
Nope, wrong
No.
Bernie.
Wait, you'll remember this in a second.
Oh.
You will. Has Matthew McConaughey, Shirley MacLaine, and Jack Black, who played Bernie.
Bernie.
Bernie was my vocal coach, and he was arrested.
For killing somebody, put them in a freezer?
Put her in the freezer.
That's the
Yeah.
one.
I actually
His
remember
girlfriend.
that. That was a good movie.
It was, he
Interesting.
was her caretaker.
He was her caretaker.
Yeah.
But it was a weird sort of thing until finally he was done with her.
It's
Okay,
true.
before we start getting all judgy, what did she do to deserve this?
You know, well, she had a little money. Like, she would take him on all the vacations and everything.
No, he would take her.
But
on
she
there.
paid for it.
She paid for everything. He was, he
Yeah.
paid for everything. He was a very giving soul in Carthage, Texas. He owned the local boot, scoot, and western wear. Well, I guess she owned it, but he owned it. He had bought, I think, the local airport.
Didn't he have
became
the
a pilot.
funeral home, too?
He was a mortician there, and that's how they met, because he covered her husband's funeral, and that's how they originally met. And Bernie was my vocal coach, and I actually went and sang at Carnegie Hall with him. Our group of us did with Shreveport Chamber Singers. And when we got back, the mayor, it's a small town, mayor called me, said, we're looking for one of my friends. And I said, well, he's probably over at Bernie's house. And he said, nope, Bernie's just been arrested for the murder of Marjorie Nugent. And we all knew that he hadn't done it. Like, there's no way, wouldn't hurt a fly. Called me back, said he just confessed. Couldn't believe it. So he had stuck
there's
her.
a chance that you could have been in the freezer as well.
Well, he stuck her in the freezer. She stayed there for 9 months.
Forever, yeah, a long time.
Yeah. So it was a very crazy
Cashing in
story.
checks.
But he did
How
all
long
three
can
of
you
those
keep
musicals
them?
with me.
How long can you keep someone in the freezer before you can't reuse it anymore?
As long as it doesn't come unplugged or anything
I
like
mean,
that.
as long
think
as the
you're
power
good.
doesn't go out or anything, and all of a sudden the bag starts leaking, you should be
Is there
good.
like an expiration date? You know, she's been in the freezer for 9 months.
This isn't Venezuela or Baltimore, man. I'm telling you, this is East Texas. We got power over there. Everybody's got their
Skip
Kenmore
Hollinsworth did
Frigidaire.
that. You know, he's a writer for Texas Monthly. I want to meet him. Skip Hollinsworth, and then Richard Linklater is the one who did that movie.
Yep, Dick
It was
Linklater.
really good.
It was a good movie.
It was good because nothing is. It is all factual.
It's
they did
all
not have to
100% right down the
Hollywood
line.
anything up Bernie, Berni. It's kind of a dark comedy, but it is a.
We should make a musical out of Bernie.
Do you think him giving you vocal lessons was anything that had to do with him killing her? You think
Probably.
you pushed him
voice.
to
Hurt his
a
ear.
point?
I pushed him over.
We're gonna because Shirley MacLaine played the Nugent lady. Mm-hmm. Shirley MacLaine, who also played Weezer in Steel
Yes.
Magnolia. So it would be, if you wanna take Weezer and put her in a freezer.
Did you just
you
come up
thought-
with that?
Just can't please her.
You thought long and hard on that one, didn't you?
No, it
It's
just came
all
to me. That's how
true.
I do, man. Yeah,
That's all
'cause
true.
It's all about me, sir. Burnster.
All factual.
All factual.
Everything you just sang was right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can write musicals.
You could, dude.
I'm telling you, dude. All you got to do is take life and put it to song. You got to beat that ass. You got to spank that butt. Don't let those kids growing up to be junkies, punksters. Let's got to beat that ass. Got to whip that tail. Time out is for losers. Keep your kids out of jail or they become a Bernie. And then put Weezer in the freezer.
Because he couldn't please her.
Because he couldn't please her. Because it's all about me, sir. Mm-hmm. You're welcome.
And scene.
And scene. Bam. Yeah, show tunes.
If I had a dozen roses just to hand you right now, I would just bring
I
them
would
to you.
take them. I would
I'll
take them.
receive.
Party foul?
Time to wake up.
You
What?
got any rhymes?
Nope.
Are you a
I have
poet
no
that
rhyme,
didn't
not
know
a
it
poet.
because your feet show it? They're
Nope.
Longfellows?
Nope.
Oh.
I think y'all have got this well under control.
See, Steve can't
Feels like
banter.
it.
Steve can't banter. Steve can't
What's
banter.
wrong with your banter?
Makes
man?
him
What do you mean,
uncomfortable.
banter?
Why did you break your banter?
My banter's not broken.
I love y'all. Thank you for watching the Chad Prather Show. Go to watchchad.com.
You don't even know where to talk.
Go
Go to
to-
Jennings.com.
Go to blazetv.com/humor. Promo code Chad. Sign up. We've loved wasting your time. And you loved it too. I don't care how many of you haters. So you'd be like, we don't like it when you do politics. Vote Trump 2020.
So we do musicals.
There. So we did musicals. We just hung out and did musicals. We didn't talk any politics. None.
Yes.
I
That
loved
was
it.
awesome.
Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la,
Fantastic.
ti, do.
I get tired of it too. There it is, the real us. Natalie, Hot News Natalie, Party Foul Steve, Texas legend Steve Helms. Go to Steve Helms Band on Twitter and Instagram. Party Foul Steve on Instagram and Twitter.
I don't know. Natalie
Woods
Woods.
Stanier 22
It's close enough. Natalie Woods, 22.
at Natalie Woods 22.
Go to vocal coach murder scene.
That's a true story.
And if you vote for Bernie in 2020, you're gonna wind up in the freezer. Wah, wah, wah.
Dun, dun, dun.
Full circle. Full circle. Puppet Master Mark, Candice, the queen of the Ethiopians. We're gonna get Mark Tate some culture, is what we're gonna do. We're gonna take him to some show tunes. Mark, will you go be my guest? Will you go with me to watch Rocket Man? Have you seen it yet?
I actually, whoa, this mic's really loud. Actually, I've seen it. Yeah,
You seen
I've
it?
seen it one time. Yeah.
But it's
Hey.
not his favorite.
Have you seen Once Upon a Time in Hollywood?
No.
You should. It's good.
La
Y'all
La
seen it?
Land.
Anybody?
Nope.
The new Brad Pitt. It's different.
I'm headed to see Hobbs and Shaw.
I don't think that movie's ever coming
Yeah, I
out.
don't think that's a musical, buddy.
Oh, there'll be music, gunfire, and trucks and stuff.
I
like
wanted
that.
to see the new Jumanji till I realized Danny Glover was one of the. I'm like, didn't he get too old for this?
Is the Rock in that one too?
Huh?
Is the Rock in that one? In Jumanji? Yeah.
Danny Glover's one of the people whose body goes into the character.
Okay.
Him and Danny DeVito.
You're
I like
making
Danny
some
DeVito.
bank, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think they should have filmed it to where Danny Glover's still sitting on the toilet, waiting on the bomb to go off. And when he jumps off of that, then he's in Jumanji.
He's in Jumanji.
Oh,
Yeah.
There you go.
good.
He's Jack Black. Suddenly he's Jack Black, who played Bernie, by the way. Oh, and by the way, I like that movie that he played with Travolta, where Travolta was the Shylock. You know, that was what was his name? Get Shorty.
Yes.
Yeah. And by the way, John Travolta, he's gay. I love y'all. We'll talk to you next time. God bless you. Bye.